Bravo 35, I'm in the area, the latest. Bravo 35, I'm C.
Yes.
No.
Hands! Show me hands right now, right now. Show me your hands, dude.
Serious right now. You are really.
Yes. Yes.
Want a taser?
Really.
Yes.
Fucking step away from her.
Because I said no.
Show me your hands right now.
Man, we are talking.
Show me your hands.
You know, you might want to listen to her. And there it is. This is why.
Taser deployed, 1 detained. You have anything illegal on you?
Oh, man, I was just trying to talk. Why are you all up in my business?
Having a talk doesn't involve fists to face, so no, you were not just having a talk.
We were just having a talk. Why are you up in my business?
Let's get one route 35. Are you okay? Do you need any assistance?
I'm code 4 right now. I've got 1 detained. Assault of. That's not what I was fucking expecting at all. Missed the first taser, which was great.
Really, Brian?
Seriously? You're gonna tell me to chill the fuck out. Yeah, no fucking shit. Right now you're being detained. You're being placed in the back of my vehicle for further investigation.
You're the boss.
Roof test. Very stable. Alright, I'm Senior Deputy Riley Morgan. I'm with the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. Would you like to explain to me what's going on today and why I'm here?
I don't know why you're here. I'm gonna assume that's someone called police.
Okay. Why would the police be called?
Me and her were arguing. We've been arguing for the last, like, 30 minutes now. Okay. I proposed to her, I wanted to marry her, and she said no. I got pissed off. Like, who says no? Who says no to a proposal? We've been arguing for the last 30 minutes. I got really angry. It's like, I got really angry.
Okay. Go ahead, sit tight, not that you have a choice, and I'll be back to speak with you in a moment. Ma'am, are you okay?
Do you have a tissue?
I absolutely do. Give me just a moment. Hey, do you guys have gauze or something?
Yeah.
You mind grabbing just a roll for me? So what's going on today?
Oh man, what? He's not, apparently.
Yeah? Yeah, so I got his side of the story. Why don't you tell me your side of the story?
He wants to get married. I'm not ready, and that pissed him off.
Okay. Alright. This is the closest I've got to a tissue, but it'll probably work better.
It works.
Do you need medics or anything?
I think it's fine.
Okay, do you have your ID on you by chance?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Can I just hand you my wallet and you can get it? Because I cannot. It's right in the front. Oh my god. Wow, this is bleeding a lot.
How long have you been dating him?
That's a good question. I am very bad with dates.
Well, how about roundabout?
Somebody give me water, I'm thirsty.
Honestly, I really don't know.
Alright.
Normally, he's the one that remembers those things and then yells that I forgot them.
Okay. Well,
Which
I mean,
it's fair.
Yeah, yep. So there's it doesn't make a whole lot of difference as to what's going on right now.
He's not going to jail, is he?
He is absolutely going to jail right now for domestic violence, simple assault.
You have to?
I do.
Yeah, please, I am very thirsty right now. It's been a rough day.
Ah.
I'm not gonna fight, man.
Are you sure?
I am. It is the only state statute that states that we shall arrest. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm not entirely sure, we don't get a choice in it.
I guess that's fair.
Has he ever done anything like this before?
No.
Okay. Never been abusive, physically, mentally, anything like that?
I mean, he's loud, but aren't they all?
Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong.
He's just upset that I said no.
Well, people can be upset that you said no without being physical about it, especially when there's a cop on the scene, which was a very poor decision on his part.
I got very, very mad.
Nobody said he was
Morgan,
smart.
did you read him his rights?
Negative, I haven't done any custodial interrogation.
Look, if you have to, you have to, but if you don't have to, you have to take him to jail.
Yes, he is absolutely going to jail right now. Because, I mean, he told me the same exact thing that you told me, which is textbook definition of domestic assault.
Okay.
I mean, just because you hear hooves doesn't mean it's horses. I can't assume it is, but
Oh, I mean, I got really angry.
Does he really have to go to jail?
He does.
Told me no.
Yeah, no, there is no
Got
exception
really
to
mad,
that.
we started an argument.
He's not a fantastic guy anyway, if we're being completely honest here.
Didn't notice the cop was there, and
He's
got a
just
little
upset.
Well, he'll have to be upset from a jail cell for a little bit. When he gets released, there will be a no contact order put in place between you and him. He can have no contact with you. You can have no contact with him until the court date. Okay?
Yeah, and I mean, like, the argument got really bad where it was just like, he was continuing.
You have any questions for me?
She just, with the continuation
No,
of the argument,
but
maybe, like,
he's not a terrible person. I know you think he is. He's not.
No, it was me. That's.
I mean, every run-in I've ever had with them's been pretty questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
2 years.
probably reasonable. Well, that doesn't mean he's a terrible person.
I hope not, man.
It doesn't, but it also kind of does, you know? So, I will be taking him down to the jail for, like I said, domestic violence. Is this your vehicle or is this his vehicle?
It's his.
Okay. SR, yep. I have pulled him over in this vehicle before. Yeah, he told me everything before.
Okay. I read him his rights, so it's all documented now for you.
Okay. I mean, he's going to jail, so.
Alright.
I don't think she has anything else. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and transport him.
Okay, sounds good.
Mr. Connor, if you haven't been told, right now you're being placed under arrest for domestic battery. It's a violent felony. Not that that changes anything, considering you already are a felon. Well, that's what you're
I'm
going
sorry,
to jail
excuse
for.
me, what?
Am I thinking of the wrong person? I highly remember chasing you before.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
You are being charged with domestic battery, which is a violent felony.
Domestic battery, okay. You want
Correct,
to give me the full rundown on what that means?
You are in a domestic relationship with her and you physically assaulted her.
I hit her once.
That is assault, sir. Whether you hit her
That
once
is
or more
assault.
times, that is assault.
272
Yeah, that is assault. That is not disturbing battery or domestic battery.
Yes, it is.
I hit her once.
That doesn't make a difference.
It does. It's assault.
It's either domestic violence or domestic battery. Assault and battery go hand in hand because assault is the act of putting a fear into somebody and battery is the physical act of injuring somebody, which you did while I was standing here, of somebody in a domestic relationship.
I wouldn't say domestic relationship, but whatever.
You've been dating her, so yes, it is a domestic relationship.
Over one hit is not a domestic relationship.
The domestic has nothing to do with the one hit. Domestic has to do with the fact that you and her were dating. Battery has to do with the fact that you hit her.
Okay. I still prove my point. Stop.
You've proved no point. You're going to jail for domestic battery, okay?
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Bravo 35, I'm transporting one mail. My location is State
I'd
HQ
like my car
241.
towed, please.
Absolutely. So, he has requested that his car be towed, so we will be doing that as well.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Have to do use of force report, all that shit. This is gonna be fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, well, there we go. Bravo 35, the vehicle's been taken with county tow. I am back en route to State HQ 2411 mail. Can you tell I'm slightly over tonight already? I say already, I've probably been in a solid 6 hours so far. Nice, simple, domestic. It's usually a hook 'em and buck 'em sort of ordeal with that. Like, if you're stupid enough to punch somebody with a cop standing right there. Mind you, I didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything for a reason, and the reason is exactly what you saw. A lot of times they get really fucking stupid about it. And they'll do something not knowing that a cop is there. We get told, like on domestic situations, especially when it comes to houses, to kind of park a little bit down the road, and not necessarily to sneak up, but to walk up and just kind of listen for a minute before we announce ourselves, because stuff like that happens. You hear them yelling at each other, which is domestic violence disturbing the peace. You hear things being thrown, which is domestic violence, well, I mean disturbing the peace. And then if you hear people being hit or things of that nature, you have domestic violence, simple assault. They don't have it broken down like that here. What they have it is domestic violence, just domestic violence, and then domestic battery. So, by all technicalities, the domestic battery in this state would be domestic violence, simple assault, which is what he's being charged with. It's gonna be a long ride to State HQ, apparently, because he's mad at me. I don't care. I don't care what the people in my backseat think of me, to be completely honest with you. I know I can be a bitch. I'm not denying that in any way, shape, or form, but someone in handcuffs, so got that going for me. I slapped his orderly too.
Ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry for tonight.
No, you're not. If you were sorry, you wouldn't have done it.
Look, I got angry was all.
Like I said earlier, you can get angry without being assaultive. There's a difference between...
Like you just don't care.
Quite frankly, I don't. You violated the law, you're going to jail. I mean, I don't care what you think of me.
Even a bit more of an understanding cop.
I am absolutely understanding to people that don't assault their girlfriends because they say no to a proposal.
It was more than just that. I mean, the argument was going on for 30 minutes. You gotta understand, like, the heat level was rising.
It doesn't matter what the heat level is. If you really love somebody, you're not gonna punch them.
I mean, it was just one hit.
One
Okay.
hit? It doesn't matter if it was one hit, or if it was 7 hits, or if you hit her with a fucking baseball bat. None of it is okay.
I mean, yeah, true, but, like, I mean, like, come on. I got angry was all, okay? Like...
If you're looking for sympathy through me, you're not gonna get it.
You broke your window, by the way.
Still intact. Bravo 35, seen at station 098.
You're one of the first officers I just see that does not care.
State 372-1011,
I
red
care
two-door,
for the lady that got
Camaro
punched in
purple
the
Indigo,
face. I don't
282
care about the
Joshua.
man who
Pushing
violated
one
the
additional.
law, blatantly punched a woman in front of a peace officer that's standing there, and then
Okay,
attempts
in my
to
defense,
make you look like the victim. No, you're not the victim.
Okay, in my defense,
You
I
didn't know I was
see you
there. There is a reason that I did not announce myself. That reason, quite clearly, is why you've ended up in a jail cell. Go ahead and walk over here, face away from me so I can take those cuffs off.
282 Joshua.
10-4. Stay 101.
So right now you're going to be going in for 100 seconds, okay?
Sorry, muscle spasm.
Yep, just
That really was a muscle spasm.
thing, right?
It was a muscle spasm. I actually didn't mean it that time.
They never do. They never do. Bravo 35, I am 10-6 at the station for paperwork. I'm available if needed.